Yeah, I'm drinking beer.
The Bunker Project podcast episode number 40. Welcome back to another episode of The Bunker Project. We're back in the den at the Barclay Hotel, and we're getting ready for show number 40.
40. Uh-oh.
Lordy, the Bunker Project's 40.
40. 40. It's 40. What's that tune that we could get, It's 40. It's 40. It's not Monday. It's 40.
Oh,
it's Friday.
Yeah.
It's
Wednesday. You were out of tune there. I didn't
40.
quite hear what we didn't
it's
get.
40. It's 40.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Are you singing Rebecca Black?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 40.
It's 40. Right after 39 and right before 41.
It's 40.
I'm going to throw up.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, don't be wasting that black beer, dude.
Lordy, the Bunker Project is 40.
Okay. Gaming Maven gets the first meh of the show. Hey, are we just going to digress?
Well, that's usually what we do.
All right, duck hunting. All right, digress. I get a drink.
No, we're going to talk about Netflix.
Oh, okay.
And if you refer back to the old show, we've done the introductions on everybody that's here already.
Yeah, so we're not going to talk about anybody.
We've got the
They all
Cocktail
left.
Maven. We've got the Gamer
talked.
Maven. What were you again?
He has to pay
Maven.
$5.
He's not the official.
Yeah.
Austin Mayor, president and founder of Socio Central.
All right, and we've got the German Maven here, and we've got
All right, the Mavenettes.
Till we meet again
that's
here.
nice.
The marketing.
We got the Money Maven. We've got that crazy Japanese lady that does podcast Maven, and we got Bonnie,
Yeah.
the Twitter Maven. Woo!
So what we
Official.
just did in less than 1 minute
took
us
45
minutes last episode.
But it was entertaining. It was
We
good.
are kicking butt today.
Hey, it was good content. Oh, and that's the show. So that was the efficiency. Yeah, okay. It doesn't sound so funny at the beginning of the show. Hey, we're still doing our test streaming for show 50, and we were going to talk about the secret. We can talk in more detail now.
Yeah. So
Okay.
what we've got is this.
Tell us about the software, Andrew.
It's called Vidblaster.
It's free, isn't it?
Vidblaster Studio, and it is not free.
It's not free.
100% free. It is free. There's a free trial. There's a free trial.
Well, which is it? It's not free. It is free. It is.
If you want to buy the full version, it ranges in price depending on what level you want.
Did we pay?
No.
All right.
If you can download it and use the free trial version. There's no 30-day,
It's got a cool icon that you get on there.
You just have to have their branding on your video, and
But it
it's
looks
in the
cool.
top right-hand corner. It doesn't take up too much
VID,
room.
as it said? Vid?
It says
got the clapperboard.
Vidblaster trial.
Nice.
And so if
See, I'm
you
gonna have to lose
don't mind
weight.
having their branding, you can use the software for free.
Look at that. It looks like you have large
And
breasts.
it's pretty cool. You can have all sorts of
It's the
video
lighting.
effects,
Really, I need her.
and you can have multiple cameras.
Let's see if we bring a light down here. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, there we go. Much better. Yeah.
I can see a nipple.
All right, Bob's trying to
He's my lighting a
enhance.
tank.
I should not have brought these 3D glasses.
Yeah, I know. Oh, 3D glasses and black beer. Very bad combo, man.
Bob's trying to enhance his visual appearance here in the Vidblaster software.
It's not helping at all. I think I better exercise next week.
Yeah, but it's
Hey.
pretty cool.
I gotta. Well,
See,
we were talking about something on Netflix.
But what does it do?
What? Oh yeah.
Yeah. So what Vidblaster
Takes
does?
these small cameras, which are little streaming cameras.
So we've got
$20,
we've
$30,
got
$40
three
cameras.
web cameras hooked up right now. So we've got a
round
Microsoft LifeCam, we've got a Logitech, and we've got the Mac EyeSight camera.
Yeah.
And you can switch back and forth between cameras. No, I'm using it, so I can switch over to that one now, and then we've got Satomi on there. The only thing is this one's so low resolution.
Oh, because it's pointing the other way.
Yes, it's pointing that way. It's got a manual focus. Oh, that's a little better. There you go. Yeah, this is Bob's camera. He brought it, so he knows how to work it. So now we've got focus on
No, I
this
don't.
camera.
It was just a package. I need. It's a long story. We don't have enough time.
So we can switch back and forth between camera
did
views.
involve a Swedish
you can
blonde
add
woman, though,
video overlays, so you could put like someone's name appear underneath them when we switch to their
Is that what they see?
camera.
The big one? That fat guy with the skinny guy beside it?
Yeah, we can turn on the thing. See, we got the little Vidblaster logo.
Laurel and
pop up.
Hardy
That's
are
nice
here?
because it covers up my
Turn
chest.
it off and on, and it's really cool. So what we'll do is we'll probably do maybe a special report, like a video episode. What do you think, Bob?
Yeah, definitely.
And we'll do a video episode, and we'll because you can't really explain it; you have to see it. So we'll do a screencast, and we'll put it up.
Yeah, that's we're doing live
in a
streaming
future
as a
episode.
test.
Or you could go to Justin TV. We'll create a new one, Justin TV / The Bunker Project. Right now, it's Justin TV / Gangaroots. Ganga.
Don't ask what Gangaroots means.
Yes.
It's like, jeez. You
Gangaroots.
grind them up and you put them on your face. It's good for your complexion.
And you can see last week's show and this week's show. I'm not streaming it. I'm actually recording it so we can chop it up and do whatever we want with it.
Does streaming mean it's on TV?
You could no, but it's on online.
Streaming means it's live to the internet.
Live to the internet, yes.
It's like it's streaming, like a stream.
So
of
it's
data.
live. Like you can actually go on and watch it on.
It's like a broadcast.
So what we want to do actually is
it's kind of like TV, but on the internet.
Yeah, just
With
like
tubes.
podcast is kind of like radio,
Which is
but
where
on the internet.
TV is going to the internet.
Well,
Yeah,
TV
exactly.
is streaming, yeah.
Are they
Yeah.
picking up the live streaming karaoke in the background, by the way?
Oh,
No, I can't hear it.
It's not karaoke. It's actually a live band with.
It'll be there.
They sound like karaoke.
I know. It's that bad.
It'll be off in the distant background as part of the ambiance of being
Yeah, that's
in
why we have the
den.
condenser mics. So that's where you have to be like a half inch away because it more than 6 inches, it just disappears.
That's what she said.
Yeah, it's a rumble.
Yeah, but who did she say it to? All right.
So what are we talking about, Netflix?
Yeah, thank you. It's our new host.
Our new host.
Our new host.
Oh no. Oh no, our guy that doesn't know what a maven
The
he
state
is
or
has
whatever.
ran out of beer.
All right. Yeah, we had notes here for the Netflix thing because they are number one.
Yeah, Netflix. Netflix is now the #1 subscription entertainment company.
Yeah.
I
By a
joined it.
smidgen. By a smidgen. Netflix becomes largest subscriber. Here it is. Netflix paid subscribers 23 million compared to Comcast, which has got 22.8 million. So 0.2 million. Well, it's 200,000 people more, which I guess is paid subscribers. Like, how much are those people paying? Is what I want to know.
$8 a month.
$8 times 23 millions. Oh yeah.
But if you want to compare, if you're just comparing subscribers, yeah, they're #1. But the other cable providers are charging $30, $40, $50, $100 a month, right?
Yeah, they're making more. What's interesting with Netflix is they have done exclusive deals. So Mad Men and the entire Star Trek catalog they bought out or got exclusive sole streaming rights. And talking about streaming, that's a classification. So if you're broadcasting, there's a rights package for that, and they're going to say, no, we don't want the broadcast right. Who needs that? We want the streaming rights, and they've gone out and they've got not like just these two, many different shows.
They got Touchstone.
Wow, really?
Yeah, that just came in Canada. You get like Iron Man 2 and what was the other one? Iron Man 2, Avatar: The Last Airbender, a bunch of other
and that
cool
cooking
stuff.
show.
Cooking show.
Yeah.
And CBC has put all of their stuff on Netflix.
Hellboy. I think Hellboy's doing a
Yeah,
cooking
that's
show.
cool.
There's a lot of crushed
They
stuff.
also started creating original content too.
Yeah,
Original
actually, that was
series.
kind of interesting too. They're now doing original content.
And now the networks are getting
Pissed.
really ticked off because now
Well,
they're
you know why?
competing with original content.
Hey, research in NPD asserts that 61% of all movies watched online happen to be Netflix. That's crazy.
I believe it.
On 250 devices. So that just gives you an idea of the veracity of this product. It's not just streaming on a TV. There's 250 different devices that are like gaming consoles and little plug-in units. It's very the difference between broadcast and streaming is very, very different. The way you consume the products.
Not that I endorse this practice at all, but do you
Here
have
it comes. Disclaimer. Here's a disclaimer.
Tristan signed
I
it. He's
always,
trying to
I always
save
got a
back.
great line to protect myself before I say anything. Not that it works.
Yeah.
What do you have statistics on what percentage of online or no? What did you say? 60% was
61.
viewed online. 61 is what viewed online?
61 of all movies watched online happen to be via Netflix.
Oh, okay. So
Netflix.
what percentage
So
of movies watched online are via some sort of illegal download or torrent sharing type site?
Well, I mean, like torrent-based consumption of products are very, very high. If you look on a global level,
there's
probably about at 99%.
On a global level, but not on a
There's a ton of illegal streaming sites.
Oh, a ton. Well, there's.
But I like what Netflix has done because a lot of people.
It's quality.
It's quality and it's $8, so it's. You don't even. Have to
it's
think
not
about
that much money,
and you get your first month free.
Hey, there you go.
I think one of the biggest setbacks, especially in Canada, is that your selection is very, very limited.
Oh, it sucks big time.
It's horrible.
It's growing very fast.
That's
it
the
is.
reason.
Yeah, but if you step back a couple of years to what Netflix was in the U.S., they didn't have the library of videos and TV shows that they have now back then either.
It's true. They have to grow. I mean, we're in kind of a position where we look to the U.S. and we say, "Oh, they're almost unlimited in the U.S." Whereas in Canada, I mean, we have like a few shows, a few old school movies.
20,000.
Do you actually have Netflix?
No, a close friend of mine has.
Okay.
Until you get Netflix, then you can make the decision.
All right, dude.
But
all right, okay, Mister Gaming.
I used to be in the same boat as our social media maven guy.
Yeah.
And then I actually started watching it, and I was like, wow, they're recommending a lot of good stuff for me, and it's enough of the consumption that I find myself like $8 a month, good deal.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. But my question is,
and it's going to grow.
What was the last movie you watched?
Revenge of the Nerds.
Well, there you go. My
And you found that on Netflix?
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
It also has like every episode of like Being Erica, Weeds.
Oh man!
I guess they know their demographic really well.
I mean, there's tons of good stuff. They have so many documentaries, so many foreign movies,
I'm waiting until they get Forever Night.
Forever Night.
I'm waiting for Down by Law.
Canadian vampire show from.
Well, maybe we should buy the rights to it and then sell it to Netflix.
Yeah, for $20.
No, I think Andrew's got a point there. Do you know who made that?
And also Firefly too.
Firefly.
It's actually Sony.
Firefly be
Sony
awesome.
made it. It was owned by Sony. Forever.
Okay, I'm not.
It was an awesome show. It was a vampire show. The guy was a cop.
Yeah.
It was done like what's that Highlander?
Highlander, yeah.
So he always had flashbacks back like 600 years ago, kind of thing. And he was feeling guilty for what he's done over the years as a vampire, so he decided to be a good guy and became a cop. And
you're rooting
used
the
his
plot,
vampire powers to catch the bad guys.
Huh.
It's a pretty cool show.
Sounds like Angel.
And everybody
download it and check it out on your favorite.
And was it
it's
spelled
way
like?
better than Angel.
Was it called NIGHT, or
Sony.
is it like night as in like night?
Knight K and
Yeah, K. How did I
his name
think
was
this?
Nicholas Knight.
Oh, that makes more sense.
And they had this really cool like father vampire, like the leader of Toronto. It was set in Canada. Actually, it was pretty cool.
Well, if it was in
who's
Toronto,
the mayor
I
of
hope so.
Toronto right now? He kind of reminds me of
That was the vampire.
It was
It was the
Lucien
vampire.
Lacroix was the
No,
name of
hang on.
the-
That's the guy just got
the
prime
head
minister.
vampire
Didn't he?
in-
Oh yeah, Lucien Duclos. Yeah, that's the prime minister of Canada now.
Yeah.
See, tax
Anyways.
vampire.
So what was Bonnie going to say about Netflix?
I was going to say that I definitely do not endorse this.
What, vampires?
Nope. Well, vampires.
Oh no, another disclaimer.
Because they're a pain in the neck.
That's the second
Oh.
disclaimer. We should have a drinking game for every time there's a disclaimer.
Oh, yeah, double shots.
I don't endorse this, but have a drink.
Yeah, I don't endorse
I
heavy
don't
drinking.
endorse this, but do it anyway.
So very, very simply, you can spoof your IP.
Oh, spoof your IP.
Spoof your IP.
Oh,
and they
is there a
don't
website
know
that
when
does it?
You're in Canada, eh? And you sign up for Netflix. Not that
Hey,
I would do a thing like that.
Could you do that for
but
Google
I
phone?
You could.
No.
Google Voice? Or the
No,
Google
it
Too
uses
Clever?
cellular.
Oh yeah, cellular technology.
It uses.
But Bonnie is right. You probably could spoof your IP. But if you're using Xbox, PS3, or Wii, it makes it a lot harder.
You can spoof your IP to get Google Voice as well in Canada, but then you have to get an American number.
But I don't recommend that. That's my disclaimer.
Yeah.
So.
All right, let's another drink.
For someone who doesn't know Netflix and hasn't got a TV,
Well, you're way ahead of us.
Yeah, you have a TV. I saw.
Well, if you don't have a TV, you don't have to worry about
how
Netflix.
do you get Netflix? I mean,
Netflix.
if I bought a TV,
Yeah.
do I have to get cable?
No.
No,
No, you have internet. You just need internet.
You can get it with a box. You can get it with a PS3 or an Xbox
In
or
fact,
Wii.
or a Roku.
I would say get a Wii if you're going to do it, Satomi, because a
Then you can
Wii
eat.
is getting to be cheaper. So it's like $100, and you're.
Well, what's a Wii?
It's a game console.
It's a game
Not
console, a
console.
Nintendo Wii.
Yeah, I know.
But a dedicated podcaster nonetheless, and I respect that.
Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't have a TV. And
Doesn't have a bit podcast like
you do
crazy.
have a TV, didn't you? Had
Now
a
it's
TV.
your coffee table.
The other thing you could do.
No, I don't. I had an old iMac that I used as a jukebox.
Yeah, that's true. It was very
yes.
cool.
So
So
Very cool.
you can get Netflix on your Android phone or on your iPhone. You can get it on your iPad. You
Or
can
if
get it
you have
on
a
Android tablet,
If you have a computer with an HDMI
So I would
out.
have
Yeah.
basically
Do
like
that,
a TV. I could watch
or
CNN.
you could just watch it on your
No.
computer.
Well,
No.
who would want to watch CNN
No.
on TV?
This is this is for like movies or dramas or
Yeah.
TV
Or
shows.
TV show.
It's not live. I mean, if you're gonna go want stuff that's live, just go on Twitter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Twitter's the only broadcaster you need for news.
My
Oh, yeah.
kitchen sink has a
Or-
Netflix
or-
app built into it.
Really?
Yeah, I watch it in the kitchen sink sometimes.
Okay, you have to take at least a whole pint of beer for that digression.
Hey, James needs that because that would definitely clear his sink.
It would definitely help me
It
with
would
my
be
dishes.
perfect for guys. You have a sink that's got a flat screen TV built in, and says, "Honey, I want to watch the sports."
And
Well,
with
do
that
the
comment,
dishes.
he takes off his headsets.
Yeah.
And
Nothing
with that,
can top that.
I need
I'm not
another
listening
drink after a
anymore.
comment like that. Oh my God, skis.
But yeah, I definitely think that if I had a kitchen sink that would.
He's out of
He's
here,
outta here.
and he's out of here. All right,
see
bye
you,
bye.
Kristen. He'll be back for the next show.
Oh my goodness! I was just about to bring up something for Tristan.
What
oh,
a closing comment.
Yeah, what? Yeah, definitely.
Let's talk about
Netflix and
copywriting from now on. It'll really tick him off.
Yeah,
Oh, what?
But
you
I-
talk for 45 minutes copywriting? That's my thing.
I do like Netflix though. Like I was kind of on the fence about it, but then I decided to get it, and it fulfills what I need for TV. But I still have cable, so it's not like a. For me, I'm kind of like debating whether or not it's really
Wow, it's a name.
totally different. But
Netflix tethered through Bob's phone.
that's
no
pretty sweet.
way, Bonnie. That's sweet. What are we watching?
Being Erica.
Being
See, there we go, right there.
So here it is. Bonnie, amazing lady. I'm using my my phone, which is an Android Nexus something or other.
One.
And
No Nexus S.
thank you.
Oh,
He's got the
And
S.
yeah, I'm using it for what the heck's going on? Is
the
it?
cranberries.
I thought there was somebody was being beaten up.
It's brutal karaoke.
It's not karaoke. It's just
It's his art form.
I know. It just sounds like karaoke
It should be.
to me.
He's trying to
Bad
be complimentary
karaoke.
by calling it karaoke.
it sounds a lot like the cranberries though. I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, the tune. They've got the tune.
on acid, maybe. Whoa!
can you say that on a podcast?
Absolutely, man.
All right.
So,
So
yeah,
you're
yeah. So what Bonnie did is, I got my phone here because we don't have good internet, so we're basically everybody's streaming through my phone.
Actually, no.
Way to go, Mobilicity.
we usually don't
and
have
she's
good
watching
internet.
Erica.
But I'm on here with the Barclay internet, so it's pretty.
Yeah,
cool.
he's using Barclay, but really, I mean, we got somebody's using their couple of iPhones or a couple of phones are streaming through, and Bonnie's got her big 17-inch, and really, that's like amazing. Okay, so pay attention.
And there was no quality digression either.
Everybody in that section of the room isn't listening to the podcast; they're too busy watching the show. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like,
And you can actually use Connect with Netflix, so you can actually yell at your TV and be like, "TV, stop! Xbox, stop!" And it's like, "What?"
Well, that's pretty
Really?
cool.
Yeah. So, and you can be like, "Video 1, play," and it works. It's actually,
wow.
yeah, I was surprised by that.
Imagine this building and people complaining, "Hey, quit yelling at your machine."
Well, I wonder how many people are complaining when I'm usually yelling at my Xbox, like, "Xbox!" Connect.
He's so mean to his girlfriend, and he calls her an Xbox.
Wait, what did Ashley say?
I was lying.
All right, we got our bartender S.
Oh,
here.
the bunch. She just.
Kind out, right?
Your boyfriend's not in the Matrix?
Yeah, he's like his whatever, Madamus Prime. I don't know his name.
Madamus
Madamus
Prime.
Prime?
Nice.
He's
Leathermeister.
crushed.
Why is he crushed?
His Sony is like man down.
Ashley,
that's a good segue.
Yeah. Okay, so
You're on Vidblaster.
bartender has a PlayStation Network crashed big time.
Yes.
Big
You're
time. All
on
right, bye bye.
Vidblaster.
My Friday night DJs are here. Can they?
Oh, yeah, they can come and say hi. Sure, absolutely. Yeah. Are they cute?
Yeah, they're very cute.
All right,
I think it's dudes.
They're probably boys.
They're dudes.
Because she's a girl. So yeah, they're cute, man. For me, they're cute.
So
All
apparently,
the girls are excited. Hey, look, we got a 50-50 ratio here. Amazing.
wow, actually.
All right, so yeah, that is a great segue because PlayStation, Sony, crash.
Hacked.
The reason it's down, though, it got hacked, and then Sony couldn't figure it out, so they just shut it all down. That's how bad the hack was, or how good the hack was, probably. They're talking 77 million people lost their credit card information.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Stored in plain text.
And apparently, they knew this hole existed.
Yep.
It's like double oops. So in compensation, it's been down for 2 weeks. So Sony and the very generous says, "Oh, we'll give you the month for free."
Yeah. It's
Well, you're not giving us a month. I've lost 2 weeks. You're still not up. You're gonna be,
Well, the thing is that there's two different subscribers of PlayStation. There's the PlayStation just regular network, and then there's
Yeah.
PlayStation Plus, which you can pay $60 for.
Yeah.
So
And the Plus is the one that got hacked, though.
no, it all got hacked.
Oh.
It all got hacked. It didn't matter what you were. Your passwords were basically.
Well, they just
taken out.
downloaded all the files, right?
They said they got access to the main server.
Yeah, and they
And-
downloaded all the files.
There's so many rumors going around about that
Well-
stuff. The FBI is involved with it now.
Well, I would hope so.
There's
Because they got a lot of their accounts. Those guys must be pretty careful,
well, somebody was
It's
somebody.
like,
Spend their time.
Joe.
One of the best jokes I saw on Twitter was the reason that PlayStation Network was down is because they were killing Osama.
Oh, please.
But yeah, well, no, because there's that,
That was a
picture of
week
President
earlier.
Obama like watching the little thing happening on his screen, and somebody was like, "Yeah, this is why the PlayStation Network was down," and I was like, "No, man, he's watching it on Kinect. He's watching it on Xbox." But then
that's how
somebody
they
else
traced
said,
him.
Yeah, but
somebody
it
else
went
said,
down. It went down a week before that.
yeah, but somebody else said, this is what happens when terrorists get cell phones and had an Apple. So because of Apple putting out, user location.
Yeah,
So
There you go. You combined all our topics into
that's
one.
it, though. Excellent.
Very
Now we have nothing to talk about for the
profound
rest of the show. Well done.
So-
well done.
So let's get back to the PlayStation
Yeah.
thing, though. They stored their stuff supposedly in plain text, which is kind of scary.
No, it was
And
was
they knew
encrypted.
about it, and they
The
knew
thing-
about it.
No, it
They
wasn't.
got so far into the network.
The thing is, it was encrypted. And what they think is they downloaded these encrypted files. Now they've downloaded. They can just brute force those 77 millions numbers and get them.
But you can't right now because the network's down.
No. They downloaded the file, so they get all day long to down.
But trying to actually get into it.
Hello, knock. Dude,
is
where's your
so-
guitar?
Kevin is back.
Kevin back. It's a nope. We wouldn't let you interrupt. Yeah, I know. It's equal today.
But
Yeah,
Go ahead.
go for it. Yep, go for it. Yep.
But with the PlayStation Network being down, it definitely shows that gamers might not trust them afterwards. 77 million people.
It could take
Yeah.
down that whole gaming division.
Well, everybody's got to, go and cancel their credit card and get a new.
Yeah, or
new
debit,
one.
direct debit too is
Yeah.
also access to that. And
Well, you know what Sony said? It says don't do that because in Japan, if you do that, Sony has to pay for the card to be replaced. They said
Or you can
just
follow
tell
James' advice.
Visa or wherever your credit card is to put a fraud alert on your card. That's what they said.
Yeah.
That was their advice.
well, that's what they did.
Outstanding.
Or you could follow James' advice and just use a prepaid card.
Yeah, use prepaid.
Mm.
Use prepaid and make sure that your password you're using is not the same as a password used for your email or any of the other stuff.
Like everybody
differentiate
knows.
your stuff.
Yeah, like a really good password like password.
Well, they actually had a list
Or
of all.
asterisks.
They had a list of all the top
Or
50.
something 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, they had a
4.
list of all 50 that was used when Gawker got hacked.
Yeah. No, you missed it. This is new stuff.
Oh yeah. By the way, you can subscribe to the show.
Hey, news services, enter your password. Mine have to be, and it's.
This is a special guest.
This is a special guest, Kevin.
Special
he's
guest.
Doesn't
he's
use
a
mics, he's
regular at
allergic
the
to mics, so-
bunker at the Den bar.
Yes,
He's
I need-
joined us.
We're gonna have a
for
translation
comment
coming
or
up
two.
soon.
Checklist gets, I need $1,000. I'm gonna riot in Greece, and the girl doesn't love anyone. Send me
Wow.
that. And so to
This
undo
guy's
that-
awesome. If only we could get him on tape.
No, he's telling the truth. I think he's saying that he got hacked.
He got hacked in Greece by a woman.
No, he got hacked by a spammer.
My girlfriend, Ramona.
Oh yeah, she got hacked, not you.
No. I said, she goes, on the phone. She goes, what was that email about you sent me? How did you get to Greece and why do you need $1,000 to get home? It's going to cost you at least $10,000 and here's my credit card number. I said, no. Please disregard that.
Oh, wow.
Oh, because somebody's trying.
All of my contact list. And
Oh, wow.
Freak I put in prison named Christopher Hepburn.
Did it?
And took it to town.
I bet.
Wow.
So, my sister, my bossy big sister garden,
All right.
she figured out it's called you're getting fished. Right?
Yeah,
And-
fishing. Fishing
Yeah,
is a
yeah.
fishing is a normal
think
thing where people look for your information.
I thought it was pishing.
It's fishing. It's
By
pH.
the way,
Yeah.
anybody
Yeah.
voted? You voted for him.
Hang on. You're going to a different topic now. You're digressing.
Anyway,
We all
If
have
you
to have a
voted-
drink. Hey,
Yeah, that's a drink.
Yeah.
Computer
Well
says-
done.
And you give him
All your information. Yeah.
some
Yeah.
of that, and then
You're screwed.
no, I wasn't. I used it as a positive. That's the point of the story.
Oh, okay.
Jonah being swallowed by the whale. So okay.
That's a great
There's
leap.
There's a chance to say to write all those people out in neglect. Say, hey, I'm fucked up, but I'm trying. This guy's even more fucked up than me. So disregard it.
All right.
We'll just have to bleep that part. I know.
Oh no, but it's a good point.
We'll just bleep him out. That's all.
And if that's the case, then I've definitely got some Nigerian gold for you.
Okay, I'm gonna. The F word is the F word. It can be fart. It can be friend.
Yeah.
Just use the latter.
Smile and the world smiles with you.
Fart and you stand alone.
Stand alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Classic. Awesome.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for your
Beautifully done.
for your
Well
weekly
done.
appearance.
He definitely does bring up a good point about fishing, though.
No, he does. Yeah, and the
Donate
fishing.
the empties to the rape brief.
All right. Okay. Yeah, exit stage right. Dude, awesome. Always. And that was our special guest appearance by one of the regulars here at the
Kevin.
Den.
The plot
Kevin,
chain.
thank you.
Plot chain
And
made
you
it.
can find
Excellent.
him
Awesome. And you can find him
sitting
every day here
every day,
at the bunker.
sitting at the stool
happy
and
man.
he's always got something to say.
Except
But
when
that's
he
something
sobers
for
up.
our listeners. Definitely is don't be fished.
Yeah.
Don't give out your information if you see something you're not sure of, and somebody's trying to tell you, "Hey, you won $1 million." You know,
If
it's not
too,
real.
Basically, the rule of thumb: if it's too good to be true, it isn't.
If it's too good to be true, then
Unless it's Bob asking you for money for beer for the.
Hey, wait a
bunker.
minute, but if
Then
it's
that's
true-
fine.
$5 for a maiden.
That's fine.
That is
if
too
it's
good
too
to be true.
true,
You should be charging $50.
Chances are it
then
already
farm
is.
salmon are okay.
Farm salmon. Okay.
What? You sound like our special guest.
Take a drink.
Exactly.
Well, that's the commercial, right?
Oh, that's true. It's true.
I bet
All
you
right.
Kevin was one of the
I got a
77 million
text
people.
message that said I won $2 million because of my cell phone number.
What?
Oh,
It
did
was
When?
selected. Yes, it was selected.
When was
Wow,
this?
lucky
$2 million.
you.
When
It
was-
was this just within this last week.
And
Oh,
did
shit.
you get the money?
Oh,
Because
I got
if you
excited
did,
at first, and I thought,
we-
oh,
Yeah, whoa, I won. Yeah, I got that email from Ireland. Oh, you just won the Scottish sweepstakes. I said, but this is from Ireland. There's something not right here. Anyway.
Yeah, well, mine was from
Well-
South Africa.
Also, if you ever
That somebody by the last name of Hirano died. They're trying to look for
I
a
know that guy.
relative, a distant.
Yeah, I know.
distant relative.
He's
to
a
give
cousin
the
of mine.
inheritance.
I know he's a cousin of mine.
I
he
had
was
a-
really wealthy.
I had a nun. Nunnery was like, "Hey, this nun had died, and she left you all this money, but she wants you to give it to charitable causes."
Nice.
And I actually almost believed that one for a second.
I know, pishing.
But-
I mean, these guys sitting in Nigeria drinking black beer.
So,
Thinking,
yeah, they're doing the fishing project.
yeah, pishing.
So
And
you've
there's
heard,
some awesome
you've heard
fishes
that,
out there.
you've seen that commercial with the farm salmon, right?
Yes.
But
Yeah.
couldn't
You
you
haven't
send a sort of a dummy kind of just a
Internet?
blank bank account and see if it really works?
Well, actually, there's
No.
a
No, don't do that. Because any personal information you can get, they can use.
Yeah.
So it could be to say, "Hey, I'm Satomi. I'm applying for a
Well, no, you
passport,"
don't give
or
them
any of that stuff.
Any of your name, but then you
No, they
open
want
up
you to wire
just
the money.
a bank account and send it to them
Well,
and see if they'll send you the
Well,
money.
actually, there are a bunch of guys
They won't
that.
send you the money until they get the $1,500 processing fee or whatever.
Oh, I see.
yeah.
yeah, that's a couple steps out. They're leading you on a
Yeah,
bit.
you got to pay the tax.
But there are a bunch of guys on the internet that actually do it for fun and get these Nigerian guys. Well, I don't think if you're real, and I don't know if the email's right. So can you take a picture of yourself biting a raw fish standing in a garbage pail with this type of hat on it, and then I'll know you're for real, and I'll send you the $1,500. And they'll do it, and they'll send them Polaroids and say, "Gee, thanks," and that's the last thing they do. And they just lead these guys on and on, and these guys in Nigeria get really pissed off. Hey. In their bad English, hey, if you're messing with me, I get really angry, blah, 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 blah.
Well, sometimes when it's the Nigerian
taking
stuff.
the piss out of them.
Sometimes when it's
Nigeria.
Well,
Poor guys.
It's not usually people that are from Nigeria that are doing these scams, actually.
I know. It's Newark, I think it comes from.
Could be wherever. But Microsoft,
Port Moody, actually.
Yeah.
Well, that's the other big center in North America, yes.
The other one I was going to say is if anytime you see a thing that
says
says you win a free iPad, please put in your phone number. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Because each one of those messages they send you costs $1.
Oh, yeah. Do you know how many times I get people coming in? Because that's what I do. I sell phones.
Yeah.
And they look at their bill and they've got like $60 in text messaging charges. And I'm like, well, you signed up for a service. No, I didn't. Well, yeah, you probably put your cell phone number in to win an iPad or something like that. And they're like, oh, yeah, I did that. Well, there you go.
Yep.
And then you just have to type stop.
Yeah, and then the short code number.
It's done.
Or have unlimited.
No, you just have to reply to the message stop in the text.
Yeah,
and
it picks it up.
Usually the ones I've dealt with, they have to text stop to a certain number. And
Yeah,
it's really small print at the bottom.
Yeah.
But it'll already send you 5 messages ahead. And I was wondering why my cell phone bill was so huge this month. But I fell for it.
Yeah, but you know what? If you the only way to get rid of
legit.
it, if that doesn't work, if you can't just type stop or
Yeah,
you have to change your number. And
Just get a Mobilicity
that's the
unlimited
only
account.
way.
Doesn't matter how many they send.
The thing is that it charges
No.
you. Like
it's not. This isn't charged from Mobilicity or TELUS or Rogers.
This is an
It's
external
charged
provider.
from the external third party provider.
Yeah.
It's a pay per text service that you're opting into. So it doesn't matter what.
Well, it's a good thing I don't want an iPad.
Short codes are not really popular here, but in Germany, short codes are very popular for getting software on cell phones. So.
And so is David Hasselhoff.
Oh well, I give him my phone number.
Hey, guess who follows me on Twitter?
David
Hasselhoff. The real David Hasselhoff.
That's cool. The Knight Rider.
The Knight Rider. But he follows anybody, so if you want to follow David Hasselhoff, he'll follow you back.
Oh, absolutely. He's just into the numbers.
He's cool.
Hey, here's a weird thing. You know, the U.S. Army, that they use Macintoshes for all this stuff because they don't break. But they've basically abandoned Apple. Yeah, they abandoned Apple, and now their Android is their official system now. Isn't that wild? But back in the Gulf War, there was a big thing that they said, well, first of all, all the tanks are going to have Apple iBooks on it because they don't crash in the heat and they can handle the dust. And all their servers were Mac servers because they were harder to hack into.
Yep.
Easier for security. So there's a little bit of ancient trivia for you. Uber Media, mobile platform that uses Twitter. Twitter is trying to shut down services like this. Has anybody thought about this? And Twitter is trying to... their problem is that they're out there, they're doing the Twitter thing, and then there's all these people making all these add-ons and stuff that optimizes the Twitter feed, like Hootsuite and things like that.
Sumavai.
Yeah, Sumavai. There you go. So they really actually... There was some negative comments by Uber Media.
Yeah.
For
Twitter,
Uber Media.
Twitter's going to be buying
like it.
TweetDeck for about $50 million.
Yeah, exactly. And you know why?
Yeah. Well, they
because it's
so
competitor.
They can basically...
No, not just because it's
they need that service. They need the code.
They want a desktop client.
Yeah.
And they bought Tweety. Tweety was the best mobile client, and so they bought Tweety and turned it into Twitter for iPhone, Twitter for Android. And so now they want a desktop client.
I think one of the biggest things with this whole the Twitter development third-party ecosystem is that the fact of the matter is once you start getting going, you open up the ecosystem for third-party developers, and you end up with a vast amount of innovation.
Yep.
The hashtag on Twitter was actually from the third-party developers. The original founding developers like Evan Williams, through Twitter, they did not actually develop the hashtag. The idea of the hashtag actually came from third-party developers. So you get these amazing deep functionalities that are used in the long term for a platform through the API. The API is the application programming interface, and the third-party developers, the ones that produce very innovative functionality for the platforms.
It wasn't just the
there's
hashtag,
others too.
There
it's
was
true.
all sorts of things that were.
That was
created.
just one example. Yeah, exactly.
And the thing is, they pretty much can thank third-party developers for making Twitter as good as it is, and now they're kind of stabbing them in the back and cutting out a lot.
They're
of
not
it.
stabbing it back. They're realizing, these guys are eating into our.
They're trying to take control.
Yeah, so they're
take over.
The people that helped make them where they are, though, they're now cutting them out. And
one of the biggest problems that somebody was telling me about was that somebody had created a thing so you could bypass the New York Times or whatever, which one it is that's paid for on the internet.
Yeah.
So what they were basically doing was allowing Twitter accounts to spread the news, and you wouldn't need your account to read the paper.
Yeah, exactly.
So they're basically like, okay, if people are going to be exploiting it like that, we need to take a hard look at what our policies are. So I agree totally about the innovation, though. That's the number one thing. And, their valuation's huge. So.
Okay, well, that's enough tech news. Jeez, I'm bored.
Yeah, their valuation is huge without a revenue model until recently.
It's too in-depth. My brain hurts. Should have done this on the first show, guys, okay? I'm just not in the mood for this highly intellectual stuff. I'm just thinking, what? What's it going on?
Yeah. You should go check. I need a beer, too.
Go.
He wants to talk about Fred
This
now.
is a self-service podcast, dude. Go get your own beer.
Go get us 2 beer.
You can phone the bar if you like, if you're really that lazy. Hello, we're in the bunker. I'm back. Can you send me another beer?
Well, you have to phone the hotel.
You again.
The hotel will answer, and then they'll transfer you down.
Yeah, the transfer you down.
Well,
Could take 10 or 15 minutes.
The women here. He's brilliant.
Oh, he is. The girls are all gaga for him. I think it's his glasses, though. They're very stylish. He's, anyways.
I thought she said James. No.
Oh, if only we had a camera on James. That was a very pouty little thing. Hey, it's been 2 weeks since the royal wedding. Let's look at some stats.
Oh.
All right, the state of the royal wedding. They thought it was going to break the internet, but only had 300,000 concurrent views, 2 million live streams. That's crazy. Amount of live streams.
And I wasn't part of it. For the record.
2 million live streams, unique views. That's nuts. That's totally nuts for 4 or 5 hour period. And Acme. Did anybody check out Acme or use Acme? I'm not familiar with that, but apparently it's a CD distribution system that had 4.6 million views per minute happening through their servers, and those numbers beat the Obama victory speech, but wasn't as good as the World Cup, which was 10 million. So the World Cup really almost double what happened at the royal wedding. And the stats were low because most people in North America were asleep. It was bad timing. That they should have had their wedding at 1 o'clock in the morning, so everybody in the States could have tuned in and enjoyed it at 7 during breakfast.
It's funny because if there wasn't PVRs, people probably would have been awake, but everybody PVR'd it.
I have something to say about that, though.
Do you?
Because I watched the royal wedding. And
your girlfriend made you. Come on, let's see that.
She's from England, or she's actually not from England.
She's
but she
not
lived
from
in
England.
England
She
for
used
a
a
long
cattle
time.
prod to wake him up, I'm sure. Yeah.
But the thing is I actually wanted to watch it because it's a piece of history.
Is it?
It is.
That's what everyone says.
It is. It's the hair of the royal family.
So was the Obama victory
Come on
speech.
in, another.
Oh, we got. Hey, come on down, as they say. All right, girl. Hey, just grab a mic and introduce yourself.
Go ahead.
We've got a new guest here at the Bunker Project. Let's
a bunkette. What do you have to say? What's your name and what do you like to do?
My name is Allison, and I like to do stuff and things.
Excellent stuff and things.
Yeah.
Obviously from Canadian education there with
I love
huge
to do
vocabulary.
Stuff and sometimes I do things too.
Yeah, no, actually I'm a graphic web designer and also a DJ in my part-time.
Oh, okay, so stuff and things. Oh, of course.
I'm on the Friday.
She's one of the Friday DJs.
Freaky Friday.
Oh, the Freaky Friday. Yeah, excellent.
Oh, awesome.
Cool. So you come to join, just chat with us, and if you put the headphones on, you become part of the show.
Oh, okay.
What's in your bag? DJ stuff.
So let's talk about Freaky Friday.
No, I don't believe in purses. This is actually just my tote.
Your tote. A tote woman. Yeah. Hey, we've just been jumping in. We were chatting about the royal wedding, so I'm sure you're all over that.
Okay.
No. Let's do a digression and talk about Freaky Fridays.
I need a drink.
Here.
Freaky Fridays.
Freaky Fridays. Because I've actually never
you got a Freaky Friday or a wedding thing?
The wedding thing.
All right, here she comes.
Oh.
Come
My
in.
husband is a Brit.
Oh, and what happened?
Oh, this is all the British people think.
Mike it. Get right in there.
All the
Love
British
that
people
mic.
think that this is going to be something that totally puts the royalty in a positive light. And it's like a breath of fresh air to have this royal wedding. And that's why everybody's been watching it.
Oh yeah, it's a big PR thing. It's huge.
No, I understand that people are fascinated by it and that kind of thing. It's just not something that interests me at all.
Well, here we are on the West Coast. I mean, there's not a lot of royal stuff happening except the money.
It was a beautiful wedding. I mean, and
Well,
they definitely
the
showed
budget,
them in a
I would hope so.
It was extremely well
You
done.
see some. You know how much pomp and ceremony costs these days?
See, the
I
prince.
mean, they charge
The
by the
dress?
pound.
Yeah,
He
that guy kissed her twice.
he
I mean,
gets
come on, that
15
show's good.
Whoa!
Twice, not just once, twice. He was like, "Come here, I'm
Yes.
going to lay one on you." You know,
He gets
like
15 million pounds.
2 for 1. They were hoping for 1 kiss. They got 2. The
from
crowds.
taxpayers'
crowd.
People
money
fainted. It
just
was like
for
a
his
Beatles
salary.
concert, for God's
well,
sake.
no, the taxpayers didn't pay any of it. It was all the royal family.
No, but they get an allotment from the.
Yeah, it was not paid by the taxpayers.
Not the wedding. I'm talking about his
or at least I'm
annual
pretty sure
salary.
it wasn't paid by the taxpayers.
yeah.
Well, how much
Old
was
money,
the
right?
dress?
Yeah, old money. Yeah,
Yeah, it's really old money.
And the Queen
Little
donated her
crusty and-
tiara to Kate, so that's kind of a nice show of, hey, you can fill my seat.
You know, the big one in the back
Yeah,
there. You
yeah.
get to like
Okay.
And
lord
then she even
over a
gave
bunch
him
of
Buckingham
people.
Palace to throw their little party afterwards. She rolled out.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
it's
She
nice
even
knowing
did
people
that.
have real
Yeah.
estate. I tell you.
Yeah.
You
I don't know. If my
They
grandma
would be
gave me her house,
awesome.
I'd party too.
You know, they would be awesome people to connect with through Twitter because maybe we could get a great place for podcasting. Here we are in Buckingham Palace in one of the back rooms, of course, because it's quieter here. All those soldiers marching back and forth, very noisy in the front. But hey, we got the Queen coming in later on. It'll be
Yeah, but
awesome.
they don't say anything, and they don't.
Well, they get a
have
Facebook
any
account. They
facial
might be into it.
expressions whatsoever.
Never poke the Queen.
But I found
That's
that
apparently
the
not supposed to do
American
that.
version of the ceremonies was definitely way cattier.
Meow.
Like they were totally. They're like, what are these things on their heads and all this other stuff, and kind of just like
That was a
slamming.
CNN report,
Well,
wasn't it?
Okay, the one person that was their like
Oh,
correspondent
someone else is coming.
was
Someone else
from
is joining
the
us here at the bunker party.
what is it, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and just because she was like British, they were like, "Yo, you can talk about British stuff with us." That's like
Wow.
it's like having, I don't know, it's so terrible.
Dude, we have another special Guns N'
All right.
Roses specialist coming in here.
Guns N' Roses specialist. All right, let's go back to the Friday night.
Yeah, let's go to the Freaky Fridays things because I used to be a bartender here and I never actually.
Okay, did you jump into free? Okay, so you're gonna have a Freaky Friday comment? Jump.
It's actually Fetch Fridays.
She's
Oh.
good on mic. See, notice the punch she's got in her
Fetch
voice.
Fridays.
You can tell she's a professional. She's right on that mic.
Actually, yes, because actually on Fridays we also do a radio show as well. It's airs on nsbradio.co.uk, and it's a little bit of a breakbeat thing.
Cool.
Cool.
Radical. So
Yeah.
you're mixing some tunes and then chatting about them?
Well,
Hey,
we don't
I
do
saw you
much
the other
chatting.
week. You were the one that said it took 2.5 hours to set up some gear.
Yeah, that's me. It took
Don't
it took
hire
me a
these
while.
guys because they charge by the
Give us
pound.
your.
They're, like,
Make
really
sure you
expensive.
give us your info so we can put it in the show notes for the show.
Absolutely, yeah,
Yeah.
totally, we'll do.
Yeah.
This is my partner Dan. Oh,
Hey, partner Dan, just jump in there. And you got
gotta
something
get-
to say onto the mics?
You got to get really close to the mic.
So-
Really, really close.
Oh,
Yeah, he knows that. I mean, he's got a mixing board. And baby. That's DJ talk for like talk on the mic. Yeah.
Yeah,
So, dude,
yeah.
so tell us, how do you promote yourself through social media marketing?
I get Allison here to do all the promoting for me.
Really?
Yeah, she does all the Facebook stuff. I don't really.
So what do you
know how
do?
much.
Hang out, drink beer?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, excellent,
And then,
awesome. Yeah,
the
he
DJ
does the
stuff. Yeah, yeah.
He does the tricky stuff.
It's
Yeah,
tricky for
excellent,
sure.
awesome, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we're just practicing. So,
Practice makes perfect.
practicing for streaming.
oh, for streaming.
Yeah,
okay.
it's technical stuff. We're
It's
gonna
actually not streaming right now, but
Oh, okay.
put, yeah, we're
just,
just recording it.
yeah.
Anyways, so let's go back to these boring notes about the wedding because I researched it and I want to get my 10 minutes worth
good
of
to go.
stuff here. So London, New York, Toronto, New South Wales, Paris, and St. Paulo, and
Ah.
those were the most people that watched it. Toronto, what's with that? Like London, New York, South Wales, Paris, I get, but Toronto, what's with that?
Weren't they the
Weird.
people that voted in the Conservatives?
Well, there you go. See, they were all gaga for the wedding. Let's just vote them in again. So, somebody's
how
got a
about
comment.
the
Oh, wait.
independent? Wow.
Okay, well, we had somebody
That's
who
amazing.
she's red in the face. She is.
We only have one mic on this side. So.
So there was no Germany because we were just crazy about this wedding. It was like
Well, it's in
days where
it's
we
in
talked
order
about it
of the amount of people that watched through
Yes.
Twitter or did Twitter feeds, and it was London, New York, Toronto, New South Wales, Paris, St. Paulo, and it was 2/3 women and 1/3 men. Go figure.
That's
not
a
surprise.
Tokyo's not in there.
Germany could have
I
been
know.
right under that, right?
Yeah, 2 or 3 down. And the top tweet trend was pound mark, please shut up if you have no respect for the Royals. That was the biggest trend in Twitter that week.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
I thought that I read a lot of times that Pippa stole Kate the show. So that was I was focusing on Twitter during the ceremony.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of people were talking about that Pippa, her sister, is even more prettier or look prettier than Kate, and they were start fighting against that. So.
Well, maybe she just had more, Facebook followers or Twitter followers. You never know. I mean, I would be curious.
Was stunning.
Yeah, I wonder if she was.
Yeah, I saw the dress.
Who was tweeting out? They had the big balcony scene. You notice that one guy was leaning over, and he was tweeting out. He had the light little outfit. And
Yeah, Elton John too, to see him.
Pipper looked good.
That's right out of left field from our special
I wanna
Japanese
throw down.
correspondent for Elton John.
Pipper looked good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the little boys with the, sorry that sounds that way, but, they had these awesome outfits.
The little boys look good.
And I was looking at it, it's like, if I was 10 years old, I would be stoked. I want one of those outfits. That would be awesome. It's like, God, those guys had great outfits. The girls had this prissy white stuff. Those dudes were looking hot. They had the gold and the red and the medals and stuff.
Well, they were saying that Pipper and her sister
come
Kate.
on.
Yeah.
Oh, you
they
guys,
were saying,
you're filthy. Filthy.
Oh, yeah, they were saying that they offsetted the dresses. And if that's already what Astrid said, then that's fine.
Really?
Yeah, they offsetted the dresses because hers was a little more low cut.
Was it?
Than Kate's.
You would notice that being a gamer, wouldn't you? Because all those gamer ads, all they got like cleavage here, cleavage there. Come play my game, and you go to the game.
No,
and
she looked very.
There's no women like that on the game.
Look,
I'm
she looked
so
very
pissed off.
elegant. She looked
It
very,
wasn't
very
more
elegant.
low
They both
cut.
did.
Kate had a strapless gown on, for Pete's sakes.
But just to be. But just to be honest, it's normally the one rule at a wedding at all. So white is for the bride. That is the one rule you have to accept for the wedding, and that was what kind of unusual for this royal wedding because people were white.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow. People were white. No, hey, come on.
No.
Not really, because
no. On the invitation, you can read that it was totally forbidden to wear white.
Wow, really?
Sure, and it's every marriage. There are some rules about marriage,
Jeez,
So
I've only been
getting married,
well, I
and
got
so
married
you can wear every color you like, but white or cream or beige
except for
is
the bride.
for the bride.
That's
yeah,
my
because
wife.
she's the most important.
That's
person.
why my wife wore that outfit.
Hey,
I was just
what,
trying to figure it out. She went shopping. She gave this big white hat.
You
and
know
this,
what?
like,
No, it's
pantsuit.
just
It was like wild.
It's like a little girl's dream. Everywhere, like the bride wants to have the attention
What
on
about-
this day.
but a
you know?
guy
but
can
you
wear a
know, in
light suit.
A
It
Muslim
could be a
wedding,
beige.
they
Excuse
wear,
me?
in a Muslim wedding, the bride wears red. A
Maybe.
red dress.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no one's allowed to wear red at a Muslim wedding.
Okay.
So I hope you're enjoying the bunker marriage special we got on.
But so let's go back to the stats you had there.
40. Okay, here's
we
a stat:
have
42% of tweets came from the Twitter website, and 39% from mobile devices, which is quite interesting. And I think a lot of people were just sitting on Twitter watching the feed stream by,
Totally.
and that's why they were getting stuff. But there's a lot of people doing it live. It's very interesting.
They actually had a device that they had constructed so that nobody could get cell phone or Twitter signals out from the actual wedding itself.
Really?
Yeah, because they did not want any of the pictures to be historically with any cell phones or any devices.
Wow,
People trying
that's
to take pictures.
awesome. Well, no, hang on. You still got a lot of cell phones that were storing it on their hard drives, and so you get home.
Totally,
you can
those
upload
were
it, yeah.
those are the people that were outside of the
but in
the actual place, they're like nobody can have a cell phone, no iPhones, no tweets, nothing.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Did they have
The
security?
tabloid.
They had security to make sure of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think if anybody can have security, they can have security.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they were really tight on security. The funny thing was is that at the highest point, 120 tweets per minute.
Yeah.
For the royal wedding, as opposed to 5,343 for when Obama announced that Osama was dead.
Cool.
And that beat out the old record of 5,000 a minute for when, or 5,300 from when the World Cup was on. So that shows you the difference in how social media was affecting it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Pipper was a big controversial thing. A lot of people were saying, like, what the hell's on people's heads? You know, the Fascinators were a big deal.
You mean the Hattinators?
No, Fascinators. A Fascinator is basically like a hairband, but with a big, like...
Plumage.
It's not fair. We can't talk about that with the Hat Maven not here.
Oh, I know. He'd be so pissed off.
Who's the Hat Maven?
The guy comes in who's wearing a hat.
Oh, but Kurt wouldn't care about the royal wedding.
Yeah,
He was probably playing Call of Duty.
Yeah, but we're talking about hats.
Yeah, he's a hat dude. He's the hat maven dude. You know, I can't be messing with a hat maven.
I thought it was pretty funny, though. I liked a lot of people's comments. And
Well, I think it's going to bring hats back. I want to get one.
Yeah,
I'd
everybody-
love to get one of those, like Robin Hood style.
I've got one, and I haven't worn it
Awesome
in a while.
on buses.
I'm gonna pull mine out again.
So you really didn't watch the royal wedding, though?
Oh, I love the Queen's yellow outfit.
She looked kind of ticked at the priest, though, because he was wearing the exact same color.
Well, that was one
Well, it was
thing.
the same cut. That's what she was really messed up about. Well, you go to the same barber.
She looked like she was giving a lot of crap to her husband, too, when he was, like, looking through his little pamphlet while everybody else is singing. I mean, everybody kept posting, like, why isn't the Queen singing along to God Save the Queen? It's her song. I mean, I'd be like, just, God Save the Queen, yeah! You know, like...
God save me.
Yeah, God save me, yeah, totally.
Well, she was busy tweeting.
No.
Hey, they're doing my song. Isn't that cool?
One thing that's for sure is nobody is allowed to wear the same color as the Queen.
Yeah.
How everybody knew, I have no idea, because
Twitter.
nobody at the wedding was wearing yellow except the Queen.
Well, it was like, don't wear, you know, it came out, canary yellow or
They
die.
just didn't
you
let
know,
anybody
it's-
in.
Well, actually, the Queen's kind of famous for wearing yellow on occasions like that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
so, I
that's
mean,
kind of-
like, even her mom kind of, the Queen mom kind of pioneered the whole yellow style, right? Like, anytime she wore yellow, the Queen would wear blue. And, like, don't ask me how I know this stuff. I am the gaming maven. I'm turning into the royal maven.
This is a bit of a royal. The Queen Mom. I'm here. Ann and I are mumbling. Hey, we got a royal in the family
Royal
here.
Game Maven.
I love the royal family. I mean, that lady lived to be so old, and so is the other one, and it's just like astounding for
You can
like
use their
age.
maiden names. It's all right. We don't hold you against that.
but it's-
Elizabeth, I think, was it?
Yeah.
Lizzie. She was cool.
She looks
you
like
know.
my grandma.
She was into yellow.
Oh yeah, I think the Queen Mother was neat, and I met one of the guys that I think he used to, I guess, just be company for her. So I got a lot of good little secrets.
All right, ladies and gentlemen,
Ladies
thank
and
you.
gentlemen,
That's
the
it.
royal
The royals are cut off.
segment is
The royal
over.
segment's over by royal decree.
You're turning the back. You're turning your back on the Queen.
Absolutely,
You're not allowed
man.
to do that.
Watch this.
Wouldn't you rather have Harper on the dollar bill?
No! I'd rather
you
see
just
him
peeked
at the
out.
bottom of the St. Lawrence.
All right.
Hey,
that's our game.
we'll
Even
have
in
to
fact,
cut that part out.
that could be a great.
You better
that could
cut
be a
that.
great new game. That could be a great new game.
What, Harper goes to the bottom of the
Well,
St.
no.
Lawrence?
No, it's a choose your politician and decide how to get him to the bottom of the St. Lawrence. Bricks or iron.
You gave me a better idea then.
All right, we're great.
Yeah, okay.
That's why they call me the idea
So,
maven.
Social Media Week in Vancouver. We got to do this
Hey,
because we're running out of
we're gonna run out
time.
of time.
for
We
the
got to have
show.
some social content in the show
Oh,
today.
We've got a question quickly.
If you say Queen, I'll have to throw you out of the building.
I'm not going to say Queen. No, but I actually am just going to go. I just wanted to come back in and say goodbye. And thank you very much for having me as a guest on your show. I appreciate it.
Well, come back again.
Will do. I left my contact information there for you. So
we'll put it on. We'll put it on the show notes.
absolutely. Well, no, actually just contact me because I do a lot of the same stuff you kind of do with podcasts and whatnot. So yeah, thank you very much for having
Thank
me.
you for joining us.
It was awesome. What a polite guest. I think that's the only guest that's actually thanked us for being on the show. Well done. This is a new
Thank
precedent. Another precedent. Another precedent. Okay. Oh, and she takes her own glasses away. Hint. All right. Yeah. What do you
Wow.
want, Bonnie? Bonnie has. Is Bonnie going to
I'd
get in?
just like a shout out to all of the people on Twitter that are following us live, because someone just said that our sound is distorting. So someone is beta testing our live feed. Thank you.
Oh, awesome. Well, thank you very much. That's great to
Very
know.
cool.
It's
And
probably
if
when
you,
James jumped all over that mic and peeked it out.
If you
at
go back and watch it
8,000
again,
decibels.
if you go back and watch it later, it actually comes through clean.
probably cleaner.
It's just the live feed that seems to come through.
It's a bandwidth
distorted.
issue.
Yeah, I don't
It's
know.
probably bad, but we're going to be fixing that next month. Remember, this is the test show, but thank you very much for that feedback.
So Social Media Week. Let's close off the show with
Yeah,
that.
it's Shane Gibson. He's a social media maven type person in Vancouver. Written a couple of books, and there was an interview I just grabbed from him on his concept. He's put together Social Media Week, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 questions. I'm going to read out the questions, and then we'll decide which of the answers I'll read out on his answer. So please tell us what is a bit about your company, or what is the 3 most exciting things happening in social media, mobile media in your industry, or who will be collaborating with you to help make Social Media Week happen in your city, and what were your reasons for wanting to bring Social Media Week to your city, and what 3 things are you hoping to gain from hosting Social Media Week? And which of those 5 questions? Number 2, we got either that or Bonnie's really pissed off with
Another
me.
2.
Because she's holding up the 2. It's
5,
British.
and
No, it's
3.
this way, Bonnie. It's this way. You're in Britain. 5. We got a 4. We got a 1 and a 4 and a 5 and a 3 and a 2. And we got 2 2s and a 2.
And we're using up all our time deciding which one to
Okay,
do,
what are the
so-
most exciting things happening in social media? Blah, 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 blah. So one of the most exciting things that we see in nonprofits, charities, and community-based organizations using social media to raise funds, which is very true. He's done some very cool stuff. He raised $10,000 in 4 hours or something, doing a really cool shout-out using a hockey team in Vancouver. And social customer relations management, companies like Oracle, CDC Software, and Salesforce.com have moved into the market with some very innovative technology solutions to support social CRM processes. And number 3, the ongoing rapid adoption of social media and social networking globally. This provides an incredible opportunity for anyone from exporters and importers to aid organizations that are building global support networks. So very, very interesting comments, because he's talking about local, raising funds for local things using social media, but then he stretches it out and goes for the global look too. Very, very nice. So big shout out to
and that's
Shane.
cool. And for those who want to hear read the whole 5 questions, we'll put them on the show notes, right, Bob?
Well, absolutely. We'll put a link to Social Media Week so you can participate in that. I know Shane is asking for people to, give some of their time and some of their knowledge.
You know what else is cool?
What's cool, dude?
He wrote Sociable with Rain Coaster.
No.
Yeah.
Was that Rain Coaster?
Yeah.
Wow.
She
That's one
edited-
of our other.
She helped
She edited the
Yeah, she
book?
helped edit it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
he
it was
wrote
a
with-
mess from India.
Yeah, he wrote it with the fellow who owns Ubitor, whose name I can't remember.
Yeah. Gosh, but we'll put that in the show notes too. Sorry, dude.
Very cool.
But we like you all.
Yeah, and we're going to wrap up the show with that because we're about 57 minutes in. And we're going to play the audio file now, which is ding, 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 ding. And then after that, we're going to talk a little bit about how to contact us and doing things like that. And people will tweet out and laugh at us while we're doing the shout. Oh, hey, don't we have a sponsor?
And we have
Wix.com, rocking in the hood. Hey, you got to love that place.
Bob made a Facebook landing page for the Bunker Project.
Which is old news.
In like 2 minutes.
I was checking out today. I went to Wix.com. They got all sorts of cool stuff. They got this tutorial. So watching tutorial, I learned 4 or 5 new cool things you can do. Makes Wix even faster to use. So
awesome. So
check
check
it
out
out.
Wix.com. Awesome for Facebook landing pages and for your home on the web.
Hey, thanks for putting up our Royal Report today. I hope you enjoyed the Twitcher
And
information.
to join the show, call 1-877-636-1474. We'll bring you into the show. And check out our live feed coming soon on Justin TV and Facebook.
Oh, yay.
Bunker
And
Project.
thanks for Don Boudia for my dinner. It was awesome. All right.